Hey guys, TMC from Combined Arms here to do a review on the Burst Wizard King Kong Super 2 here with you today. This is a great MOSFET that we got sent out to us from the manufacturer of it. It's as you can see, it's pretty small. I'll compare it here with the Swiss Arms MOSFET. As you can see, it's much smaller, profile's much smaller, and here with the Chimera Mark II, you can see the size of those as well. Much different. This is a great little plug-and-play MOSFET. Comes with lots of great features in it. So if you're looking for a burst setup for your gun, this is definitely a great way to go. It right out of the box, you can plug it in and you're going to get 3-round burst. With that, if you do the burst and you need to switch into full auto, you don't want to have to reprogram. So what they've done is you hold the trigger down at the end of your 3-round burst and it's going to continue to fire in full auto after about a second, give or take a millisecond there. It comes with a lot of other great features. It's got a milsim setting, so if you're running a high cap and you want to play a little more realistically, or maybe for whatever reason your field's playing some kind of milsim game, you don't have any mid caps that day, you can actually set this to a set number of rounds. It'll fire that many rounds. When you're done shooting that many rounds, it'll basically lock your gun out for a few seconds and to simulate your magazine reload time. That way you don't need to carry around mid caps. It'd also be kind of neat to use that for like a light machine gun setup or something, to simulate reloading the belt instead of having that 5,000 round drum mag. There is also sniper delay settings. You can do pre-cocking as well. And another great thing you can do with this too is you can set time delays in between shots. You can also adjust for LiPo or LiFi type batteries, and you can tell this what you're using, but you can also have it learn what you're using. It's got the auto reset fuse in there, so basically what happens is if the fuse breaks per se, it'll reset and adjust itself automatically to the voltage that your battery is outputting, which is kind of neat. It's a great feature, and it'll save your gun from burning up. It'll also save your gun too. If something breaks inside it, it'll basically lock out the gun. You won't be able to shoot anymore, and it's a nice feature to have. So you don't, if something breaks, you don't want to continue to break it even worse. Like I was saying earlier, this is a plug and play, so you don't have to break open your gearbox for this like you would with the Chimera 2 here. Some other features with this too, you have on it, you can reset your burst limit in there. So instead of just that 3-round, you can go up to 9, or you can also set it into training mode. Which what's that going to do is basically take this MOSFET, you're going to set that in the command settings when you set the gun up, and it's going to learn how you shoot your gun. So if you shoot a round, pause for half a second, shoot another round, pause for half a second, shoot 2 rounds, and that's normally how you shoot. It's going to learn that, and that's how your burst setting will be set up. So one trigger pull will do all that for you, which is really nice. Or if every time you shoot you're going to pop off 2 rounds, or if you're going to pop a round off, wait a second, pop another round off, you can set it up for that. So you have a lot of options with this. With it being so small, you might worry, oh, it's going to overheat, it's going to break, whatever. The bottom of this, you have a heat sink, so you don't have to worry about that compared to some of these other MOSFETs out there with tons of electronic stuff on them. You do have to worry about the heat. You don't necessarily have to worry about that with this. So you wonder, hey, what's the price on that? Well, these guys run with the Deans for about $38 to $40, and they also come with Tamiya, so you can get those for about $37, $38 as well. You can pick it up at aegwizard.com, or I believe airsplat.com also carries these. So make sure you check them out. I'll show you here how to set this up real quick. we'll just do a quick 3-round burst into auto, and we'll show you how that works, and then we'll unplug it, plug it back in, and change the burst setting on it. Another cool thing too is you can lock out your auto feature, so you don't have to worry about it shifting into automatic. It'll just stay in that burst and it won't shift into auto. You can also reset the timing for how long it takes to switch into auto as well. So like I said, lots of great features on this, and we'll set this up here real quick. Basically, you're just going to take it, you're going to plug it right into the gun here. You got that guy plugged in. Then we're going to plug it into the battery. And we are good to go. We can, once you get that solid light there, it's all set, ready to fire. So we'll give it a 3-round burst. And right before I shoot here, just one thing to remember. Always, when you're setting this thing up, make sure your gun is clear, you have no mags in, so you don't accidentally put some rounds out, you know, if you're setting this up at home or something like that. So here we go. Nice 3-round burst there. Now, we'll show you how to reset this real quick. Just going to disconnect it, let it discharge for a second. And then once you plug it in, I'm going to hit the trigger twice. It's going to blink at me, and then I'll select, I'll say 5-round burst, and you'll see the light there is blinking. It's going to blink again, and then it's going to go steady right there, and that's ready for a 5-round burst. Here we go. And we'll just enter right back into command here. And we're back into normal. So lots of great ways to set this thing up here. It comes with some really easy to follow instructions. I'll just pop those in the front of the camera here. So you can see you got pictures, spells it all out in words. And this thing will also tell you what your battery voltage is while you're running it. So you can check the blinks on that and it'll show you. As well as your low voltage warning. Sorry about that. Just gives you your low voltage warning. So it's a great little MOSFET. Like I said, go check it out. aegwizard.com, that's the manufacturer of this guy. And you can also check out airsplat.com. So let us know what you think. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on Facebook down there. And hit some comments down on the bottom. We'll put the links down on the bottom in the discussion as well. And we'll probably link them at the bottom of the page here. So have a good one, guys.